Hey guys, this is JauntyM back in the video. So there's some news regarding GTA getting banned because of the violent behavior that it induces, or probably tries to induce in people, because it's like a violent game. It's a crime-based game, and there are gonna be people always talking about it, and they do have some right to talk about this as well. So Democratic State Representative in Illinois is looking to ban violent video games such as Grand Theft Auto, believing them to be responsible for a rise in carjackings and other violent crime in Chicago and the rest of the state. Rep. Marcus Evans Jr. has introduced an amendment to the bill HB 3531 seeking to prohibit the sale of all violent video games throughout the state. The effort faces many challenges, however. In 2011, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down a less restrictive California law which sought to restrict the sale of violent video games to children. The 7-2 ruling in that case made it clear that First Amendment protections outweighed the concerns of the lawmakers. Our legislature cannot create new categories of unprotected speech simply by weighing the value of a particular category against its social cost and then punishing it if it fails, the court said in the ruling. Reading Dante is unquestionably more cultured and intellectually edifying than playing Mortal Kombat, he later added. But these cultural and intellectual differences are not constitutional ones. Cruelly violent video games, TV shows, and cheap novels and magazines are no less forms of speech than divine comedy, and the restrictions upon them must survive the scrutiny was added. But this is news right now that maybe GTA is under trouble again, and people could not really play that game or buy that game, even though this is a very old game. But still, a lot of people are gonna talk about it. That maybe it's not right. Levy fines of $1,000 per offense to any person who sells or rents a violent video game. So this is something that is gonna happen as well. The amendment also seeks to redefine violent as video games depicting psychological harm, including motor vehicle theft with a driver or passenger present. That's going to be included in that category as well. So while games have been the scapegoat for real-world violence since their inception, much like music and comic books before them, experts have rejected that argument because the same thing can happen with novels and movies, dramas, TV shows, and everything. I mean, in TV shows, movies, there's a lot of crime depicted and shown as well. I mean, they actually show it in a proper way, better than games could ever, show. But still, nobody talks about the movies, nobody talks about the TV. But whenever it comes to GTA, the game that we like, a lot of people like, it's just that it's gonna be harmful. So I know what's gonna happen next. So I'm not too sure where this is gonna go from here, but this is gonna be a little bit dangerous for a lot of people who are playing game, and maybe this time it's gonna be a little bit serious, or it's just gonna go down in history as something that was tried and turned out not to be correct. So anyway, with that, JauntyM signing out. You have a nice day. Thank you for listening and watching.